Well, this does look like it's going to take a while. Huh. Well, I saw that performance warning come up in the top right. It loads really slow in the web page, the map. So right now I'm bringing the floor up, so I want to get nothing but the rings around the space elevator. So now you can see stuff starting to disappear. Bringing it up slowly. Here we go. It is up very high. It's up very high. There we go. Only thing I want left is like one square in the middle. Oop, too far. Back down one. There. All right. So what I'm doing here is attempting, hopefully, to get these rings, which are these rings, on that, into my current Nexus build. So what I'm going to do is grab this, copy, and then hit mega print. Download current mega print. I'm gonna put it. Where are the rest of mine? Are they in here? Yeah, okay. Rings. Then we do have to load my current save and make sure there's a spot to put it properly. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to load. That last save is like 27 megabytes. And it took a good, I didn't time it, but I'm going to guess it took between 1 and 2 minutes. I don't know, maybe longer to load. This one should be significantly faster, although I have put down a lot of factory templates now. There's starting to be a lot of items in the game. I've definitely noticed it's a slower load time now. Alright. So let's make it oops, let's keep it there. So now what I want to do, I don't know how good or bad it will look. I don't know how big that first ring is. If the first ring sits like right here, that'd be perfect. I'll have it up against the train lines and delete a few of the top bits like I have here. And I would have that first big blue ring up here, and then the other ones up a bit higher. We'll see what that looks like anyway. So which light do I want? It doesn't really matter what light I have at the moment. I don't know why I'm spending too much time playing with that. But what I need to do, it's okay to delete this, because I know exactly where to put that back very easily. If one of the people watching could please just type any message into the chat. I just want to see if it's actually working, if I can, because I have like a chat window on my other side. I just sometimes I don't do things correctly. So I want to have that there. I do wonder if I can just nail it first time, if I just think about things. Well, I don't know exactly. Oh, James Hogg, you put a wavy. Thank you. Cheers, mate. I am well. Hope you're well as well. So this will probably be too high because in the previous, I reckon if I have a guess, I'll probably have to do this a couple of times to get it right. But that's okay. Alright, so what I'll do is save this. Then I have to go into this one here, throw that current save in here, Great to see you back in Satisfactory. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I'll never leave Satisfactory alone. I will have breaks. But it's one of the best games ever, so I'll always come back to it. Alright. So, there's a lot going on here. But what I want to do is find that... Fuck, why can't I see it? I may have to bring the floor up here as well. Let's find out what height is this. 215. So we're going for about 215. Oh, that's way higher than I need. Where's the... There it is. There's the brick. Alright. So. Let's see. So now I go import Megaprint. Click and... Well, we can drag and drop it. So if I go in here, grab this, should be able to drop it there. Imported. Now I click, right click, paste. So we'll go bottom of pasting, top of pasting object. What? Oh, that was so weird. It went off to the side and then came back in. That was it. All right, so that does look central. So let's go actually have a look at where it landed. I want to get this sort of stuff done, these little tiny little things done before the map gets too filled with items, because the website really struggles to, like, on my older save, sometimes the website crashes when it's trying to load the map in. All right. I don't know how to get there. I'll just go through the shortcut. Drop that in there. Yep. All right, back to the actual game. Then we go load this one. Shouldn't take too long. We'll probably have to do this. If we're smart, we can do it with one recorrection. Okay. So that's obviously not where we want that to be. I was hoping it was a bit wider. I may just have to bring it up and just have it like just over the trains. I guess what I wanted to have was like this just here, but you know, whatever. Then it could be up there. But we will just have another go at that. Alright, so we'll do undo Megaprint. Just click it once. Now, we want to bring that up. How many meters do we want that? Doesn't matter about this at the moment. Grab this. So that's 4 meters. 8, 12, 16, 20. I think we go 20 meters. And that should hopefully allow for the bottom of that. Alright, let's give that a go. We'll go paste, and then we'll do Z. $16, $20. Right. Download that. Hey, what's up, Fox? Been a while, mate. Hope you've been well, my friend. What games you been playing? I've had about 8-month break from Satisfactory. Radio, load game, that one, load. You're on Satisfactory recently, prepping for a big save. Nice. What's your plan? What's your concept? Are you just gonna go at it? Got any goals in mind, as it were? If you don't have any goals in mind, I can suggest something that you should do, because I've always wanted someone else to do it, is make the most amount of screws you can in the world. I think you should do that. I think you're the guy. You're the guy that has to do it. Okay, as long as the trains come through and clear this, which they are. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I don't know if I like it yet or not. But I can always delete it. So, whatever. No idea yet. So, maximum screws is what you got to do. The most amount of screws you can possibly make. There was a British dude that did he did 1 million screws per minute, and that was even before, like, I think it was even before blueprints even came out. That was pretty crazy. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Okay. I'll just go like this. Alright, I think we need to make it a little bit darker. We get the Aurora Borealis in the sky. Don't do it, Fox. 15 per min of all phase 4 and 5. Is that even possible? Have you even done the... Oh, you said if it's possible. I think on the rough calculations I've made so far, you really get bottlenecked by... If you are doing those big builds, you obviously need a lot of power. And if you are putting lots of machines in and you don't want to crash the game, you want to be doing like 250% on each machine to save on objects in the game, but you pay the price of having to have a shit ton of power. So then making a shit ton of power is going to use up all those, like, not use them all up, but it's going to cut into your end game resources like nitrogen and aluminium. I think what I might need to do... I mean, look, it doesn't look that bad, actually. It looks actually not bad at all. Yeah. Okay. I think... Oh, look at the blue... Okay. Look at the blue glow on the train tracks. That has sold it. Absolutely sold now. I was doubting... But now that the blue on those train tracks, that's brilliant. I'm sold. So we'll have a look. I could even change. And you get the sunset just right. It's got the red tinge. Bauxite and nitrogen, yeah, are still the limiting. Yeah. So there is the converters to convert. You can now get more bauxite by doing it. I haven't messed around with that yet, but I don't think you can make any more nitrogen. As far as I'm aware, I don't think you can. Okay, that... Yeah, we'll save that, actually, before I crash the game again. I'm going to do a bit of work. Now that I've messed around doing a little bit of fun, fancy stuff, I'm going to do a bit of, like, monotonous belting and stuff. I want to get this... Actually, what I'll do is I'll show you what I did since the last video. So let's get sunlight out. So, oops. Got the iron template troubleshot and then re-templated it. So I've got 10 now placed in the world, like of these. There's 3 here stacked together. 10 all up, one of them running. This is my first copper one that I made. I troubleshot it. You watch now that I'm on live stream, something will go wrong with it. It's been running perfectly for ages. This actually took me a while to trouble, just because it's such a big system. I had to play around with it, but man, does that look good. That is perfect synergy right there. Yep. So yeah, the resource sinks are temporary. So I built this out in the ocean, put it here, plugged it into water, and then plugged it into all the copper nodes I had planned for it. That end up being 8 pure nodes, but obviously, you know, you mix impures together to get the thing. And then I had to troubleshoot this for a good 2 or 3 hours, play around with it to get it perfect. I ended up having to like mess around with like, you know, priority splitters and things. But yeah, the end result is that it's running perfect. So then I copy pasted this again and and put it back out as my actual template. So if we have a look, there's another iron template. I've placed them out in around where I decided the best place to pick up water and the ore. Another one. There's the one that is currently running. Obviously the resource sinks are temporary, just to troubleshoot it. And then I repasted my copper one out here. So now I have this template. It's like, how many is there? Yeah, so there's 256 refineries running at 250% in this template. And then the iron one's a bit smaller, like refinery wise. 96. But the thing is, there's 10 of these in the world to plug in, and I only need to do 3 of these. One of them is done, the one in the desert. So I only need to do 2 more copper templates. And the one that I'm currently working on over here, so it saves a lot of time, but there's still a lot of like belt work to be done. If you're going to belt in all the nodes in a neat way, which I have to do. So this is the one I'm going to do some work on now. Hopefully get this plugged in as well. It's all pretty much set up. This blueprinted in here. I went for a diagonal pipe thingy just because why not? Something look a bit different. So that's all ready to go. I just have to put the pumps in and get the power down. Then I've got to go. So it's going to be a whole bunch of just like putting miners down and routing the belts in through the grasslands. Which is what we got for copper. These 3. Yeah, these are the nodes I have to get. So my factory is like here of water, and I've got to pick up all these nodes. That's a lot of like one of them's all the way down in the blue crater. Like this is just how the copper nodes are spread out in the south of the map. And then I've got the one in the desert. So the one in the desert, I've collected all these nodes. I've left these 2. And then that last one is this one, which is going to be, I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it, but it's really spread out with the copper nodes. So it's going to be a bit of belt work, but it's fine. So what I'll do is, let me just see if, oh yeah, I think I've actually got it. Oh, I've still got my AFK, I've still got my AFK thingy. Alright. I'll be back in a second. Oh, hey there. It's Mr. 123. I remember how you say that your name, which is 1-2-3-. Fox, you said you wrote me a message on Discord before you saw me live. Ah, that's alright. I only just read that one too. I do use Fixit Cam. I haven't learnt how to do all the fancy stuff with the in-game thingy yet. So yes, the answer is I do use Fixit Cam. What Fixit Cam does, which is excellent, is it does the render function. So when you do a cinematic or whatever, instead of filming what's happening in the game with all the lag, it will just take that data frame by frame and string it together. So even if when you move around there's slight bits of lag, like what you can see now, the Fixit Cam will eliminate that, which is one of the best things about it. I don't actually know if the photo mode does any of that stuff. As far, I haven't even looked into it at all. I don't think it does. So for that reason, I think for cinematics and stuff, I think that Fixit Cam is probably still the GOAT. But again, I don't know everything. All right. So I need to get power there, don't I? I get power everywhere. I think I'll just start at the node that I'm actually going for, which is going to be around here somewhere. There it is. So I need to grab this node here. It's like the furthest node. So that's this one. What I might do, I'll make this 1, 2, 3. These two together, because this red one here is going to link up with these. Well, it doesn't have to. They could be one pure node here. Oh, but this needs to link up with either this. Anyway, we might just put the 4 impure together. The main thing is I get started, so we'll come grab it off here because this is where I have power. I probably want to... I need to just not be too upset about just making massive sky bridges, because that's not what I'm about. I'm not going to be worried about that stuff. So, hang on. Where's this copper node? There it is there. Okay. So, we'll just... I might go straight off here. Yep, I got it. Took me a while to think about it, but I know what I'm doing. Whatever. Doesn't matter that it's high in the sky. You try and learn it? Yeah, Fox. It is such an unintuitive user interface for Fixit Cam. And every time I have it, I had a pretty big break as well, and I had to relearn it. And it can be very frustrating. So stand by for that. I can help you with what I know about how to use it. Because it took me when I first used it so many hours to even get to the point where I could even make it like do a video. So yeah. Just stand by for that. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll just nail it straight away and you can teach me some things. Because there's definitely a lot that you can do with Fix-It Cam that I am not doing. Excuse me. The plan today is just get some copper nodes to where I need them, basically. Over to that copper factory over there that we just looked at, the big one over there. So far away I can't even ping it. There you go, I can ping there. So, how am I going to do it? Whatever. I'll sort it out. So, where are we going to head with it? I'm going to go down. It needs to come up here. And this way. Through here. I guess. Yep. So I want to go this way. One of my biggest issues is I overthink things too much, and I spend so much time like trying to like get stuff that doesn't really matter that much in the grand scheme of things. They look really neat, but oh, I forgot to reverse it. Fuck. I wish you could reverse one that you've already built. Too long, that is frustrating. Straight belts help so much with this sort of shit. Why does that look dumb? So like that little thing that's happening right there. The fuck? What the what the hell? Whatever. Yeah, area actions. Me too, dude. Me too. Maybe need to do that. I can go like this. At least we can copy paste our settings on miners and stuff now. There used to be a whole mod just for that, settings copier. Now you can actually control C, control V. Oh, it's got power already. Righty. So we'll grab this one over here. I don't care that it's in the sky or whatever. Did that work? Oh, I didn't copy it on the last one. Whoops. Now I've copied it. Okay. All right, so we want... Oh, we want that impure one as we come over as well. We'll have to get to that. And that pure one there. I wonder if I just run this like all the way along here. Because that'll be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that might be what I do with that. Where's that pure one? Unless I run it up and back. Factory skyline works still. Not sure what that one is. Is that pure node? Just there on the... Oh, it's here. Okay. I reckon that's too high. Change my plan a little bit. Yep. We'll go from here to there, across and grab these ones. That's what we'll do. Huh. Maybe we'll do it here. As long as that's high enough to go like this way. Needs to be a touch higher. And then yeah, that's fine because we'll come down there. Cool. Yep, good. I think if we just go... That should clear it. We'll go one more. One more height, and it's good. So... Just going to put this here to check old mate, because old mate, he came in through here and I had to rearrange the way I held this factory up. So we'll see the height of this. We may have to move around and stuff. But he doesn't hit that anymore. And then he'll come through perfectly through here. See my hologram getting built in while that's happening. So he does not touch. All right. All right. I'll just have a, since I'm here, I'll just make sure he doesn't hit this. The Nexus looks alright from a distance. Yeah. Those rings. What's he gonna do? Go under it? Oh, he's coming up. That's actually good. Having him fly over the belts would be cool. I don't think he... Anyway. Alright, so what I'm going to do is not... I think... Oh shit, that wasn't in my field of view. Motherfucker. I must have the LOD or something set different. Okay, that's no good. Damn it. Wait. That's... The game tricked me. Can't blow these up either, can you? Used to not be able to anyway. Oh! You can blow them up! Can I blow up this massive one over here? I don't know if I want to. You never used to be able to blow them up. I'm glad I tried. Alright, we're good now. Perfect. Alright. So... I reckon we might just go like that. Make sure it's not on a coal node. That can be destroyed. Yeah, I must not have read that as I was playing around. I don't want this here. Okay, I don't need this here right now. Yeah, the older versions you couldn't. Yeah, that's sweet. There must have been a lot of complaints about the mushrooms, eh? Right. It's not on the nodes, so we're good. Cool. Excuse me. Oh man, I can't stop sneezing. What the hell? Alright. So. Put that there. That's as good as I can get it. That's going to be too high. So. It's not too high. Right. That looks fine. Must just be the ground, like the angle of the ground was putting me off. Alright, I was gonna... Oh, that looks horrible. Get out of here. Can't have that. You can't have that. You just can't. Just can't have it. Unacceptable. Yep. Cool. What am I taking a photo for? Now it would save like tens of hours, would be an infinite belt distance. Or at least like 2 or 3 times the distance of what it currently is. But somebody was saying like it's hard for the game to do that without like crashing or something. I don't know. Right, so we grab this one next. Why does that look weird? Oh, because it's off to the side. That's fine. You just can never get, like, the belt from a node off a miner to be perfect. I mean, very rarely does it happen. Because they're always at, the nodes are always at, like, different locations than the world grid. Anyway. The straight belts help it look really neat, but yeah, it's not perfect. Okay. So hopefully I can use a blueprint here and make things a little bit quicker. Oh, I don't have 2 belts like that. I could quickly, because this has been like the second or third time I've wanted 2 belts next to each other. So I might just quickly do that. So if I load up 3 belts. And then I can save that as 2 belts. Close. And now I should be able to there needs to be a blueprints hotkey as well. I don't. Diego, hello. The light's a bit harsh. I think I'm going to do it at night time. Might be a bit better. These blueprints connecting though is a godsend. Okay, where do I need to go from here? So we have, you know what, I probably haven't saved it in a while. Whoops, just hit save again. Okay. Two there. So I'm going to put these two together. I have two. Then we have three. Four. Four belts from there. Okay. That's fine. We need to grab that one. See you later, Fox. Have a good time at work, mate. Where's the other one? Was this it? Oh no. Ah, I remember. Okay. He's going to fly around that height, so we need to be careful of that. Come out to about here. And maybe go down there. Need to go down there and get those two impure nodes. Bearing in mind he's gonna fly right through it at some point, so I need to come lower, which is fine. I can go lower. Through here, I'll come in nice and low, I think. Just quickly check. Just see what this looks like. I think we're pretty good. We're currently working on pure power dedicated world. 8.7 terawatts of energy. Oh, nice. Wait, how? Wow. So that's all, like, you're turning all the converters into like uranium and all of that, right? I often thought about doing one of those worlds, so that's pretty crazy, dude. So we want to be in line with these two here. How much have you built, or have you just done the calculations for it? So we want to come past like here, I think. You know what? What am I thinking? I'm just going to come straight down off through here. Right? Or is that what I am doing? I want to come down here like this. That'll be the way to go. Alright. So we'll go not like what I just did. But that one, the one up on the hill and the one down there. He clears that easily. Yep, cool. They got this one. And what, this one? In line with, okay. Alright. That's where we want to be. Actually, max amount of rocket fuel and then the rest for nuclear is more efficient than uranium focused. Okay. I haven't looked into it, but I'll take your word for it. You mean like ionized fuel or rocket fuel? That's just to get the gauge of where it is. I'm not building it there. Definitely add to this later if I need to. I wonder though. Lower might be a bit better. Yeah. I want to get some like diagonal action happening every now and then. That doesn't work. Adds to the like aesthetic, I guess. One, two, three. Okay, hang on, let me read this. 4,500 rocket fuel, 116 uranium fuel rods, and all the sloops. I know this seems obvious, but have you factored in processing the waste or not? If you're doing nuclear stuff. Or are you just going to store the waste? Ion fuel is really not efficient. Eats way too much for any small increase. That's kind of what I thought on the like very, very small amount that I've looked at it. It seems they optimized the nuclear Nobelisk blast effect. Used to give my PC a stroke. Ah, good. Okay. So we are coming in with 2 belts still. Right, so I'll grab that one. This is this time. It adds up, like every single one of those I gotta hit off. Takes like, I don't know, 15 seconds or something. But it adds up every single one you gotta do. There's hundreds of nodes. What is that? Is that a shadow? Wait, what is that? Still there? Oh no, it's just... It's weird. Whatever. Okay. Now, I'm gonna make sure the Manta doesn't hit that on the way in. That's going to be crucial. I don't think he does. Where is he? There he is. He might, actually. If he just like cruises just over this, that'll be perfect. Okay, he's just coming out of there. Do I have what? A normal and a pure. And I'm going to get these two merged together and these two merged together. And then I need to merge these two with this one. Yep. Cool, so... trying to keep an eye on him, so when he goes in here I'll make sure he's not hitting that before I get too carried away. We might do a those. Not pretty high at the moment. I think he does a big dip. Is he going to dive into it though? No. He'll come close, but easily misses it. He actually clips that. He clips that. And that is the Satisfactory devs. You can't blame me on that. For shame. All right. Takes 290 heat sinks, really small amount of important resources. So that's for the rocket fuel, I assume. Couldn't imagine trying to load balance all those pipes. That's going to be a mission, dude. You just finished the giant fuel factory. Now you need to grab all the oil and pipe it. Yeah, that is going to be fun. Are you going to try to do it neatly or just jam it in there, like across the map? That's why this is taking me so long, because I'm trying to do it all neatly. So, what am I going to do here? I'm going to go... Just trying to think out how I'm going to do the merger. Definitely overthink it. I got that pretty good. Can I put a merger straight on there? That'd be cool. Huh, it faces upwards? Huh. Wait, can I do this? What does that look like? That looks stupid. Because then I can... Oh. What if though... I think I know how to do it. Supposed to go like this. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. Oh, okay, it's like one tile off the center. I think I know how I have to do this. Just like that. We might come grab that later, I guess. Yeah, okay. You're just gonna build long concrete lines and plop all the pipes, same as I'm doing. Yeah, nice. Put the merger down flat. I haven't played too much with the mergers on the elevators. I know that's new, 1.1. Generally... Damn it. How far will this belt go? Reasonably close. So we need to go... out there. Do what I did before. Hard to tell sometimes. Oh, what? Okay, it needs to be here. Ah. Huh? There we go. Must have the wrong thing. I might have put a splitter there or something. See what that looks like. If it's too like in the ground or not. No, that's fine. That's good. Where's the power coming in? This way? Alright. Ah, dear. Okay, we probably want it to be on that side. We'll put it here. Wonder if that'll clip. Yes, sir, it will. I'm not a huge fan of doing this, but it's actually, I'm okay with it now, I think, doing this. This is neatening things up a bit. I'd rather have that than it clipping through the other way. Alrighty, so they're merging. I have some sort of crazy intersection going to happen here with the belts. I just need to make sure. So I've got a 1200 and a 1200, and then I have a 1200 is there, and then that's a 600, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Okay, so that 600 is going to have to merge with these two here. So you got 3, and then we can put that one on top, which is the middle one here. So that middle one is the 600. So that one's going to have to get you're going to go like this. You're going to go like this. Then we're going to have one of these.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
And that's going to come down. think default's going to be the best for us here. Now it's going to go like this. That's going the wrong way. That's alright. I remember why I don't use so many like diagonal slopes, because the belts look shitty when you put them on the diagonal slopes. Well, they don't like, you can't do what you can do with pipes. Like you can't do this with the pipe, with the conveyor. That's alright, that's gonna look fine. That looks fine. Alrighty. How's the... Yeah. Okay. And then should be able to just do four belts. Come on. Perfect. Now we can bring a single line up to here. Yeah, okay. That's cool. We gotta go down here to grab these two. These are actually going to go in here, so I wonder how I'm going to get them in. I might even just like I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are the other 4 going to come from? One, two, three. All these ones. Alrighty. I might have to call it there. I'm gonna go do a few things. IRL. I did a few things already. I'll work out a way to make this look good where, old mate, I can't just bring them down because he's gonna fly right through there. Basically, I'm gonna have to bring the belts up somewhere else. There's a copper node up here. Look at this annoying one up here. I might run... I have to run that over. I could just go like this. I think this is where I got to get to, right? Right? Where's the copper? Right there. I gotta get to this stupid little impure. It is what it is. As long as I do neat, like, belts and make it so the old mate doesn't fly through it, we're gonna be sweet. Okay. Looks like that was actually a pretty good height. After all. I'll do a similar thing maybe out this way. I bring 4 belts in here. No, I can't do that. I can always move this back. Yeah, it might be too hard to move back. I'll just go like this. Recreate it in like a matter of seconds. Because of the way that signs copy paste now. Super easy. You just copy straight off one sign onto the next. There we go. Now I can bring 4 belts in here. I can bring 4 belts up this way, and we'll have a nice little tower here. Belt tower or something. Easy peasy. Alright. Plan made. I gotta go take a break, do some real life stuff. But I think I'm on the way. Probably gonna get it in the back of my head. I gotta get this copper thing running by the end of the day. Only 4:30 in the afternoon for me. So I'll almost certainly be back. Save game and see you guys later. If you're playing Satisfactory, make sure you're being very efficient. Let's have a last look at this. Okay. Am I happy with it? I think I might be. How do I put the fog on again? Is it like... It's like R dot... Is it R dot fog 1? I forgot what it is. R dot fog space 0. Fog space 1. Oh! Okay, so that's with the fog on. It looks a bit more... I should have done my cinematics with the fog on. Oops. Cool. Yeah, it actually... Yeah, you know what? I think that looks alright. I was a bit concerned about it at the start, but you know what, I think the rings, and I made all these rings myself, by the way, so I'm allowed to copy paste them into map to map. So yeah, alright, that'll do. That will do. I'll see you guys later. Good, have a good one.